Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. In today's video we are going to talk about Oppenheimer, and this is going to be my honest review of this film. So yeah, before we get started, click that subscribe button and turn the notifications on to get notified when these videos come out. Now let's get started. So Oppenheimer is a new film by Christopher Nolan, starring Cillian Murphy, Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, Florence Pugh, Robert Downey Jr. and many other actors. And also there are many famous actors in this movie that were never shown in the trailers, or they were never in the posters or anything. So that was kind of a surprise, but they were all great. I think this movie, I'm not gonna say it. I think this is maybe the best Christopher Nolan film yet. I think this film might be his masterpiece. So the whole movie goes, fast. I would say the plot goes fast. That's a normal thing in the Christopher Nolan movies. Every word, every sentence is, important to the story and to the characters, and just so you can understand the movie better. So you gotta be careful when you're watching this film. You can't go on your phone. It is a film that you really have to understand. And gladly I understand it. I mean, there are some names that in the movies that that were not mentioned, that were not shown, like actors never play them. But I understood the story. I understood what was going on, and then it leaves just a great impact. I mean, it's crazy when you think that the movie has this is the end. No, it's not the end. We go back, and then there's this whole court scene, and it's crazy. I mean, wow, it's a fantastic film. Like I say, this movie is gonna land some huge Oscars and huge Oscar nominations. I think, especially the cast. I think Cillian Murphy will definitely be nominated for the best lead role, and also maybe Robert Downey Jr. as supporting role. And I think this movie, it's probably gonna get, I think it's going to get nominated for Best Picture, and also cinematography, music. I gotta say, music is so fantastic in this film that it is crazy how moving it is. I think this is the best Ludwig Göransson score probably yet, and he had some great scores like The Mandalorian, Black Panther. I think, what else? I don't know, but he is a great movie composer. I think this is his best work yet. It is like on the level of Hans Zimmer, Interstellar, Inception music. It's crazy how good it is, and I've seen many people on the internet actually also liking it, so it's good. So also I want to mention that movie does not go in the linear storyline, like Nolan never goes in the linear storyline. Memento is a great example of that, and one of his best movies also. But yeah, this movie, of course, it is a great, I would say, biopic of Oppenheimer, and there are so many things that I didn't know that happened. That's crazy that actually happened, because this is a real story. This is based on a American Prometheus book that it's a true story. Those events happened, and you can clearly see the subjective of subjective view of Oppenheimer, and the objective view of Lewis Strauss, and how this one is black and white. So that's a nice thing to add in this film, just to make a diversion between what's subjective, what's objective, and it is so clear when you know what it means. So when you're watching the movie, you actually it's so clear to see. I gotta say, the atomic bomb scene testing, the Trinity test, I think it was so good, so greatly directed, and I don't want to spoil anything, but man, it is so intense. I was shitting my pants in theaters. Like, my theater was full of people, and they turned up the volume so high that it was crazy. It was crazy loud. I mean, I felt my popcorn shaking and the seats shaking. You know, at the beginning, those scenes when he's imagining those electrons, atoms, and everything, that was so loud, and that's why I was scared actually for the atomic bomb scene, because uh, I knew it's going to be very loud and bright, but it is something different. And you'll see when you watch the movie, and it's great. It's very nicely directed. I mean, yeah, I was literally shitting my pants. It was so intense. I think I never felt that much of intense in some kind of a film. I mean, even the Interstellar, that's also a very intense film. But this one, I mean, that's that's crazy. This movie also leaves on you an impact, very terrifying impact. After you leave the film, you'll feel like you watched, truly you like watched a horror film. And it's not like a horror film, but I mean, you have that kind of a feeling because the movie terrifies you. It makes you fear, the world. You kind of become scared of the world you're living in right now, because you see what actually could happen. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Nolan did a great job with, switching the scenes where what's the ending for the film, because it's not a linear story, but I mean, it fits into the movie and kind of the point of the movie, the what's the message of the film. So, I mean, yeah, it's terrifying. The end is terrifying, really. Wow. And also, I wanna talk about, that all the characters in this film, feel important. I would say important in the story. None of the characters were left out, and it's great writing from Christopher Nolan. I mean, this is his first script actually that he wrote. He wrote the script in first person, which is crazy. He wanted, to put that subjectiveness into the cast and the actors when they were reading the script, which is crazy. Nolan is he's a genius, truly one of the best, if not, he's one of the best, I would say, of all time. He'll be there in that group with Hitchcock, Kubrick, and those other guys. I mean, he's gonna be there. Probably, definitely, he's gonna be there. He's gotta, he's not stopping. He's going to make more films that I hope that they will not disappoint. And yeah, I'm excited for Nolan future. Also, I want to say, which movie is better, Barbie or Oppenheimer? It's definitely Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is on the 10 levels. It's. I mean, it's crazy how good that movie is. It's a 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10. Truly, it's fantastic. It's terrifying. It's a terrifying experience, and I'm so glad that I watched. That I watched both of the films actually, Barbie and Oppenheimer, in theaters. But this one especially, it leaves a strong impact on you, and yeah, I can't stop thinking about this film. It's crazy. It truly is a Christopher Nolan masterpiece. So yeah, that's it, guys, for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to hear your guys reviews down, so just write anything you want in the comments. I want to see your thoughts on the film. So yeah, that's it, guys, for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys in the next one.